The United States has awarded a major contract to upgrade naval base Camilo Osias in Oyster Bay, Palawan, a move that marks a significant turning point for the region's maritime security landscape. This base sits right on the edge of the West Philippine Sea, a location that has become increasingly important as regional tensions rise. The decision to modernize the base comes at a time when disputes with China over these waters are intensifying, making the upgrade not just timely, but absolutely essential for the Philippines' national defense. The project will deliver state-of-the-art ship repair and maintenance facilities, allowing the Philippine Navy to keep its fleet operational and ready for action, right where it matters most, close to the contested maritime zones. In the past, Philippine Navy ships had to undertake long journeys to distant ports for even basic repairs, which not only delayed their return to duty but also left critical areas less protected during their absence. With these new upgrades, the Navy will be able to respond to incidents and threats much faster, deploying ships and personnel at a moment's notice and maintaining a stronger, more persistent presence in the region. This investment is more than just an infrastructure project. It's a clear signal of the deepening defense partnership between the United States and the Philippines, a partnership designed to counter growing assertiveness and ensure stability in the region. The upgrades will not only enhance the Navy's ability to patrol and protect its own waters, but also boost the morale and confidence of Filipino sailors tasked with defending their nation's sovereignty. As the South China Sea remains a global flashpoint, the transformation of this base is a crucial part of a broader, long-term strategy to strengthen regional security, deter aggression, and reassure allies and partners. The world is watching closely as the US and the Philippines reinforce their alliance at this critical maritime crossroads, sending a powerful message about their shared commitment to peace, stability, and the rule of law in one of the world's most contested seas. The US-Philippine alliance, anchored by the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty, has stood the test of time for over 7 decades. This agreement, signed in the aftermath of World War II, was designed to ensure mutual support in the face of external aggression. Over the years, it has evolved into a cornerstone of security in Southeast Asia, shaping the region's strategic landscape. Today, this alliance is more relevant than ever as China aggressively pushes its territorial claims in the South China Sea, an area rich in resources and vital to global trade. The contested waters have become a flashpoint, drawing in regional and global powers. China's rapid construction of artificial islands, installation of military facilities, and frequent harassment of Philippine vessels have exposed significant gaps in the Philippines' maritime defense capabilities. These actions have heightened tensions and raised concerns about freedom of navigation and regional stability. In response, the US is stepping in to help modernize the Philippine military, providing advanced training, equipment, and intelligence sharing. This support intensified after the 2016 Hague Tribunal ruling, which invalidated China's sweeping claims and affirmed the Philippines' rights under international law. Despite this legal victory, the Philippines still lacks the military muscle to enforce its rights in these contested waters, making US support not just helpful, but crucial for its national security and sovereignty. Recent US aid has shifted focus from counterterrorism to maritime security, aiming to help the Philippines build a minimum credible defense posture. This means having enough capability to deter aggression and protect its maritime interests. The upgrades at Oyster Bay Naval Base are a physical manifestation of this new policy, providing the Philippine Navy with modern tools and infrastructure to stand its ground and respond to threats more effectively. The overarching goal is clear: empower the Philippines to defend its internationally recognized rights, strengthen its self-reliance, and keep the US-Philippine alliance robust and adaptive in the 21st century. In a region where power dynamics are rapidly shifting, this enduring partnership stands as a bulwark for a rules-based order, promoting peace, stability, and cooperation in Southeast Asia and beyond. The $25 million US-funded upgrade at Oyster Bay is a true game-changer for the Philippine Navy, marking a significant milestone in the country's maritime defense capabilities. This investment is not just about new buildings or equipment, it's about transforming how the Navy operates and responds to challenges in the region. The project features a state-of-the-art pier, a modern landing ramp, and advanced maintenance buildings. These upgrades allow for on-site repairs and servicing of the Navy's most modern patrol vessels, eliminating the need to send ships to distant shipyards for maintenance. This means ships can spend more time at sea, actively safeguarding Philippine waters. By drastically reducing downtime, the Navy can keep more vessels on patrol in the West Philippine Sea, ensuring a constant presence and rapid response to any situation, rather than having ships sidelined for repairs far from the action. In addition to infrastructure, the U.S. is supplying advanced drones and unmanned surface vessels. These high-tech assets significantly enhance maritime surveillance, intelligence gathering, and reconnaissance, giving the Philippine Navy a technological edge in monitoring vast ocean areas. Importantly, these upgrades at Oyster Bay are just one part of a much broader U.S. commitment to strengthening Philippine military infrastructure. Other bases across the country are also being modernized, supporting joint training, rapid deployment, and improved logistics for both U.S. and Philippine forces. The overarching focus is on building resilience, boosting readiness, and ensuring seamless interoperability between U.S. and Philippine forces so they can operate together effectively in any scenario. With these new capabilities, the Philippines is now better equipped to monitor its maritime territory, deter potential threats, and respond swiftly to any incidents or provocations at sea. This represents a major leap forward, not only in terms of technology and equipment, but also in strategic planning and operational effectiveness for the Philippine Navy. The ongoing modernization at Oyster Bay is just the beginning, a first step in a much wider transformation that will shape the future of Philippine maritime security for years to come. Palawan is the Philippines' western frontier, pointing straight at the disputed Spratly Islands. Its proximity makes it the launchpad for military and Coast Guard operations in the West Philippine Sea. Oyster Bay's upgraded facilities will serve as the frontline command center, enabling rapid response to incidents and sustained patrols. A robust base here is essential for protecting Filipino fishermen, defending maritime claims, and supporting joint exercises with allies. The improvements mean naval assets can stay on station longer, amplifying the Philippines' presence where it matters most. For local communities, this is about more than security. It's about safeguarding livelihoods and resources. Strengthening Palawan's defenses is a direct investment in national sovereignty and economic security. The message, the Philippines is committed to defending its western maritime frontier, with strong U.S. backing. The upgrades come amid a surge in dangerous encounters between Philippine and Chinese vessels, especially near Ayungin Shoal. Chinese ships have used water cannons and aggressive maneuvers to block Philippine resupply missions, causing damage and injuries. The Philippines has responded by publicizing these incidents, drawing global attention to China's actions. With U.S. support, the Philippines is deploying drones for real-time intelligence, shifting to an asymmetric strategy to counter China's numerical advantage. New equipment, patrol vessels, surveillance aircraft, and coastal defense systems are leveling the playing field. Each clash underscores the urgency of these upgrades and the importance of the U.S.-Philippine alliance. The stakes, maintaining peace and upholding international law in one of the world's most contested seas. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, is the backbone of today's U.S.-Philippine military partnership. Signed in 2014, EDCA allows U.S. troops to rotate through Philippine bases and build shared-use facilities, without permanent U.S. bases. In 2023, the agreement expanded to 9 sites, including key locations near Taiwan and the South China Sea. Each site is tailored for specific needs. Oyster Bay for naval maintenance, others for air operations or logistics. EDCA enables pre-positioning of equipment, rapid response, and more complex joint exercises like Balikatan. The result? Seamless cooperation and a more resilient defense posture for both nations. EDCA turns alliance promises into real-world capabilities, strengthening deterrence in the region. It's the legal and logistical framework for a modern, flexible partnership. Not everyone in the Philippines welcomes the expanded U.S. military presence. Critics worry about sovereignty, the risk of being drawn into U.S.-China conflict, and the impact on local communities. Memories of former U.S. bases fuel nationalist sentiment, while some fear their provinces could become targets in a crisis. Others see economic benefits and value the disaster relief capabilities U.S. forces bring. Some advocate for a more independent foreign policy, wary of over-reliance on any superpower. Despite debate, the government insists all activities are with Philippine consent and ownership remains with the country. The challenge balancing sovereignty with the need for credible defense in a volatile region. The upgrades at Oyster Bay will immediately boost the Philippine Navy's readiness and endurance. On-site repairs mean more ships on patrol, less downtime, and a stronger presence in contested waters. Advanced drones and surveillance tech will give the Philippines a clearer picture of its vast maritime domain. Improved infrastructure and joint training enhance interoperability with U.S. forces, adding a powerful layer of deterrence. The ultimate goal, self-reliance. U.S. support is the catalyst, but the Philippines is building a force that can stand on its own. This transformation won't happen overnight, but each step strengthens the country's ability to defend its rights. The upgrades empower the Philippines to protect its maritime heritage and engage neighbors from a position of strength. It's a gradual but decisive shift toward a credible, independent defense posture. The Oyster Bay upgrade marks a turning point for the U.S.-Philippine alliance and Indo-Pacific security. It's a concrete commitment to help the Philippines defend its sovereignty amid rising tensions in the West Philippine Sea. These modernizations boost operational readiness and send a clear message: coercion will be met with unity and resolve. While debate over sovereignty and entanglement continues, the Philippine government has chosen to deepen its U.S. partnership. The challenge ahead is to maximize deterrence while minimizing escalation, ensuring the Philippines shapes its own destiny. By investing in defense and cooperation, both nations reinforce a rules-based order for the region. Together, they're opening a new chapter, one defined by shared goals, mutual respect, and a commitment to peace and stability.